Rhobh fans want Teresa Giudice to go back to her old ways. They slammed her latest look on Instagram. Some fans claim she's unrecognizable because of the number of fillers and plastic surgery she got. Keep reading to see her new Instagram post and to read the fan reaction. On the heels of her final performance on the season 31 finale of Dancing with the Stars, Teresa Giudice jetted off to Paris. She spent time in the City of Light with her husband Louis Rhobh. They both shared photos from their romantic trip. Louis shared a photo of himself kissing her on the cheek as she poses in the mirror in a white Balenciaga sweatshirt with black leggings and matching boots. The Bravo star finished off her look with a black newsboy cap and a black dazzling Chanel handbag. In another photo, Teresa Giudice posed near the window of her room, which has a view of the Eiffel Tower. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star wore a beige bodysuit with black tight leather pants. She also wore a snake print hat and geographic print boots. Teresa Giudice captioned her post, "OEOE." However, it was her appearance that had many fans talking. They would like to see Teresa return to her natural looks. Fans want to see the reality star who was on the first season of Rhobh. Others wish she would stop getting cosmetic surgery. They accused her of everything from fillers to plastic surgery procedures. As TV show's Ace previously reported, some fans think Teresa looks like a Bratz doll. What also doesn't help is that she uses filters in her photos. Teresa Giudice was caught red-handed editing her photos. She posted an unedited selfie of her natural self before deleting it and reposting an edited version. Even if Teresa is known for her high-maintenance look, some fans think she took it too far. They wish she would embrace her natural beauty. She also received backlash for wearing Balenciaga on her Instagram posts. Last week, the haute couture brand was under fire for staging a photo shoot with kids holding teddy bears in bondage gear. Teresa Giudice still posts photos of herself repping the brand, despite the controversy. What are your thoughts on Rhobh fans wanting Teresa Giudice to go back to her old ways? Do you agree with them, or do you like her new look? Sound off below in the comment section. Rhobh fans want Teresa Giudice to go back to her old ways. A call for drama, authenticity, and Jersey sass. Fans of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Rhobh, have watched Teresa Giudice evolve from a table-flipping firecracker to a calmer, more reserved version of herself. While growth and personal development are admirable, longtime fans of the show have been clamoring for Teresa to return to her old, unfiltered ways. The Teresa they fell in love with was unapologetically bold, fiercely protective of her family, and always at the center of the most explosive drama. But as the seasons have progressed, it seems that some of that edge has softened, and viewers are feeling the loss. The Teresa Giudice that fans fell in love with when Teresa Giudice first burst onto the scene in 2009, she was a force of nature. Her larger-than-life personality, her fierce loyalty to her family, and her unforgettable table flip in the first season cemented her as a staple of the franchise. Fans were instantly captivated by her over-the-top lifestyle, her thick New Jersey accent, and her no-nonsense approach to conflict. She was the embodiment of what people expected from a Jersey housewife: fierce, opinionated, and glamorous. Teresa's infamous feuds with cast members, particularly with her sister-in-law Melissa Gorga, became legendary moments in reality television. The dynamic between Teresa and Melissa fueled several seasons of Rhobh, with their contentious relationship adding an extra layer of drama to every episode. Whether you loved her or hated her, Teresa was always at the center of the action, and fans couldn't get enough. The iconic moments piled up. Who could forget the time she threw a chair in Lake George? Or when she stormed off set during a reunion special after a heated exchange with Caroline Manzo? Teresa brought passion, intensity, and a raw, unfiltered energy that made the show must-watch TV. Her authenticity, even when it wasn't always pretty, was what fans appreciated the most. They could count on Teresa to speak her mind, stand her ground, and bring the fireworks. Teresa's journey of transformation in recent years, however, Teresa has undergone a significant transformation. Following her legal troubles, prison stint, and public divorce from Joe Giudice, the Teresa that fans once knew and loved has taken a backseat to a more restrained, introspective version of herself. While these life experiences have undoubtedly shaped her, some fans feel that the new Teresa lacks the spark that once made her such a compelling character. After serving time in prison for fraud and then facing the deportation of her husband, Giudice, Teresa has understandably had to reprioritize her life. She's now focused on raising her 4 daughters, building a stable life, and maintaining a sense of peace in her world. To many, this new version of Teresa is one of resilience and growth. She's no longer the table-flipping Hafed from season 1. She's a woman who's been through the fire and come out on the other side stronger and wiser. But for a reality TV show like Rhobh, where the drama and high-intensity conflicts are the bread and butter, some viewers have expressed a desire for the old Teresa to return. They miss her unfiltered reactions, her bold confrontations, and her tendency to stir the pot. As much as fans respect her evolution, they also long for the raw energy that made her a standout in the first place. The call for the return of classic Teresa. So, what exactly are fans asking for when they say they want Teresa to go back to her old ways? It's not that they want her to regress as a person or undo the growth she's experienced over the years. Rather, they're asking for the return of the fearless, unapologetic Teresa who didn't shy away from conflict and who wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty in the name of family, loyalty, and drama. For many fans, part of the magic of Rhobh is watching these women navigate their complicated personal relationships while dealing with the pressures of public life. Teresa was once the queen of that dynamic. Her feuds were legendary, and her ability to create captivating drama out of the smallest slights was unparalleled. Whether she was throwing shade at Melissa or getting into heated arguments with other cast members, Teresa was always in the thick of it. As the seasons have progressed, however, Teresa seems more concerned with keeping the peace than stirring the pot. This has led some fans to feel that the show has lost a bit of its edge. They miss the unpredictability of Teresa's outbursts, her witty comebacks, and her ability to escalate a situation from 0 to 100 in mere seconds. In a way, the current version of Teresa feels too restrained for some fans, as if she's holding back for the sake of maintaining her reputation or protecting her peace. Why Teresa's old ways matter for the show? For better or worse, reality TV thrives on drama. It's the confrontations, the feuds, and the explosive moments that keep viewers coming back week after week. And while the more grounded, mature version of Teresa is admirable in real life, it doesn't always translate into compelling television. Fans who have been watching Rhobh from the beginning miss the high-stakes drama that Teresa used to bring to the show. Teresa's transformation into a more subdued version of herself has left a noticeable gap in the show's dynamic. While newer cast members like Jennifer Aydin and Margaret Josephs have stepped up to provide their own drama, there's something irreplaceable about the kind of intensity Teresa once brought to the table, both literally and figuratively. Her ability to create iconic moments that would go down in reality TV history is something fans have been yearning for. At the end of the day, fans want Rhobh to feel like the show they fell in love with, and Teresa was always at the heart of that. Her explosive personality, her fierce loyalty to her family, and her willingness to fight for what she believes in made her the ultimate Real Housewife. And while it's clear that Teresa has grown and evolved, fans are hoping that she can bring back some of that classic Jersey sass that made her a reality TV icon in the first place. Is a return to her old ways possible? The question now is, can Teresa return to her old ways, or has she moved on for good? It's difficult to say. Teresa is no longer the same woman she was in season 1. She's been through personal, legal, and emotional challenges that have undoubtedly changed her perspective on life. However, reality TV is a unique space where authenticity is key, and sometimes the most captivating moments come from letting go of restraint and embracing the chaos. Fans are holding out hope that in future seasons, Teresa will tap back into that fiery side of herself. Whether it's rekindling her rivalry with Melissa or getting into another epic feud with a cast member, viewers are craving the kind of drama that only Teresa can deliver. After all, Rhobh isn't Rhobh without Teresa at the center of the storm. In the end, while Teresa has grown and changed in many positive ways, fans are calling for a return to the unfiltered, unapologetic Teresa Giudice, who wasn't afraid to speak her mind and cause a little chaos. Because, let's face it, that's what made her, and RHO and J, so unforgettable in the first place.